welcome back. I'm gonna try to make a quick video. I'm in the mounting um, mode mood. So I have this piece of very old guava wood. This was from my neighbor's guava tree. It was very nice and big and delicious, but one day he just said, I'm gonna cut that thing down, and he went ahead and cut it down for no reason. It was, I don't know, it's growing back, but there was a lot of thick branches like this, and we've been using them for his parrots. And well, I've been mounting all sorts of stuff on this. I'll show them to you guys later. I'm actually working on a walkthrough of all my orchids, all of them that are potted up, unpotted, and semi-hydro, mounted, unmounted, and full water culture, all that. But it's kind of embarrassing that not all of them are doing well. So, but I'll still go through that pretty soon. Now today we're gonna hang or mount this maxillaria, otherwise known as the coconut orchid. This is a very beautiful plant. It is fragrant, crazy fragrant. And that's why I want to mount it. I want to put it inside my house. Right now, it's in my orchid rack and I don't get to enjoy it. All right, I actually have two of these. This one looks a little bit greener, nicer. The other one needs a little bit more TLC. Since I bought it, the suitables were a little bit more lime green in color. They all looked like this guy right here, you know, and it still kind of looks like that. This one was also the same. It dropped a lot of its leaves, but I recovered it. It was incredibly cheap. I couldn't say no. The lady, I don't know, she's like the Lowe's of the orchids. She has all these orchids that are discounted and clearanced, and well, one cannot say no. What can I say? So I'm gonna go ahead and depot this guy. Oh, and before anything, like, this is how I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you how I'm gonna do it. That way, if you want, you don't have to watch the entire video. But I went ahead and drilled. No, I went ahead and inserted these two screws. They're like finishing screws that are hex drive. The reason is I like to tie the fishing line to this and go around a couple of times, grab onto it, and go back and forth, and then eventually tie a knot. After that, I grabbed some of my super glue. I can't find my old bottle, but this is, like I say, I have like 4 or 5 of these. This is just plain, pure gel super glue, nothing fancy. After that, all of the pieces of fishing wire that I see that are exposed are going to be covered and coated in super glue, including the knots and including some of the moss. And if you get it on the roots, it doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt the plant. Then I have one hangy thingy right here. Although I just picked a new place to put this, I am not going to be hanging it vertically. I am going to be hanging it this way. And the reason is I have like a new shelf in my living room, and I want to hang this under the shelf. And it gets sun, and I'll be able to water it or something under it. So the shelf looks very plain right now. Let's start. Where's my trash can? Yes, I have cats. Boy, oh, I was not expecting all this. Wow. What's going on? This is probably, no. This is why the plant was not doing well. It is very root bound, and they have them in these like drip trays that have about an inch or so of water. It's fine when you barely pot them and the roots are riding on these styrofoam peanuts, because the roots are not going to be in there. But because the roots end up falling in there and growing in the water, they become rotted and waterlogged. It's way too much water for the poor plant. That's why I don't like the humidity trays, the drip trays, all that. No, that's very unnecessary. Okay. Another thing, don't be afraid to break any of the roots. I'm over that already. Actually, when I first started doing the semi-hydroponics on oncidiums, this one man told me to go ahead and cut off almost all the roots, just to leave about 4 to 5 inches of roots, because oncidiums have these root masses that are just very huge. So say if this guy was like this, I would cut him down to here and then start the semi-hydroponic water process. And I didn't know why. I never, really questioned it. I just did it and I got great results. Now I'm seeing people doing the exact opposite. They don't want to harm the roots. They don't want to harm the roots. It harms the plants. They have to grow them. The thing is, every time you repot or throw them into semi-hydro, throw them into full water culture, mount them to wood, or hang them in a basket, you want them to grow new roots. It's not that they're gonna have to because you cut off the roots. They're just gonna need new roots. Simple as that. And that's the plant doing it automatically. It knows it's in a new place, it's in a strange area, a new container. It's going to want to send out new roots so it can mount itself and get a better grip on whatever it's on. It's funny, every orchid, the roots feel totally different. This guy feels very weird. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Oncidiums feel like some sort of nasty spaghetti. Some sort of nasty spaghetti. I don't know how to explain it. It's pretty nasty and gross. Cattleyas feel like, I don't know, like kind of like Phalaenopsis, but a lot more tender. Phalaenopsis and Vandas feel exactly the same. All right, this one's separated by itself. Come on, baby. Let go. Come on, you can do it. Boom. All right. Oh, I thought it had flowers. All right. There's one partition. Look, new roots. Oh, this one's broken. Oh, it's all right. New roots. I took it from the mother plant. It's still attached, but see that? New roots. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. No new roots. Oh, shit. Oh, it's funny when I do a video, I always feel like I'm getting judged. And that's the whole novice in me, the amateur in me, like I am still very unsure of what I'm doing. And I'm pretty sure a pro stumbles upon my video and they're going to comment. I don't dread the comments, I welcome it. Like the other day with that encyclia, I was calling it a catasetum on the video, and a couple of people came in like, oh, you know what, it's an encyclia. Get your shit together, Gumby. Man, all right. Thank you very much. I really appreciate, I totally appreciate all of the comments, all of them. And I try to read them all. I don't know how to make them come to my phone yet, but when I do, I'll be able to reply faster. I usually reply within like a day. So when I see a comment there, it's usually already a day old. I don't know how to get it as an alert. But this was harder than I thought. I thought it was going to be a lot easier, but I'm going to take one more divide, and it's this one. Oh, it just divided itself, and this will be my main focus. Oh, I swear it's dividing itself. I don't understand it. Saw that? I'm not even flexing. I'm not even flexing. I'm not even. I'm so stupid. I make me laugh. All right. So this is done. This is done. I would rinse them all out with my water hose, but my water hose is way over there, and the sun's kind of going away. Gotta do it quick. So now I gotta decide what goes. Oh man, this isn't enough wood. Oh my glob, I think I'm gonna cover the whole thing. All right, so I'm just gonna do this kind of fast because it's a lot more orchid than the piece of wood. And I don't want to think about it. If it comes out ugly and messed up, I'll just redo it later or throw it in the trash. No scissors. This is kind of gross because I use my mouth a lot. So if you see me putting it in my mouth and all this stuff, sorry, but that's the only way I know how to do the fishing knots. All right, so there's one hoop. This is pretty tight on there. You don't want to like choke them. You just want to be able to support them correctly. This guy's kind of messed up because there's new roots here and there's new roots here, and I want the new roots to be touching the wood. I want it to mount itself eventually. So I'm going to bend it a little bit. I'm also going to need more moss. This is probably, I am very unprepared for this, but I don't want to waste daylight. So another thing, I'm not going to use a lot of moss purely because I don't want the entire plant to be getting wet all the time. Oh, this goes. Okay, it's kind of tight right there on the old pseudobulbs. They're all on the old pseudobulbs. I'm going to come and do 3 loops around this and go around the moss once, holding it with my fingers here, and I'll throw some more moss on here and grab another chunk of plant. Again, you want the roots to be touching the plant. Let me get two. You know what? I'm gonna get this one. This one's nicer. Come on, Gumby, gotta do it fast. All right. Also the bulb. I am very, very surprised how well all of my mounted orchids are doing. They're just, doesn't matter what it is, if it's Cattleya, if it's an Oncidium, they're all doing great. So I am very impressed. I thought, well, when I saw my friend's mounted orchids at his house, well, they were growing, but he said he was neglecting them for a couple of months, and I could see. So in my head right away, I kind of criticized it as it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. Look at his plants. But now I'm noticing everything's happy, and everything's happy, I'm happy, right? That's what it's all about. Me. All right, let's go this way. I know it's gross. Yeah, I use my mouth. Get over it. But I don't have a extra hand right now. I'm trying to grow one out. I don't know if you guys see what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to make it look as natural as possible, and at the same time strategically place moss where it might benefit the plant. I'm going to go ahead and run this through here. Sorry you didn't see that, but I needed boom. See. All right, let me see. I'm gonna tie this up for the time being, and I destroyed a root wall at the same time, and whoa, all the roots are on this side. All right, so I'm gonna have to cover up this side now. I have 2 more pieces of plant, and I'll do that like this. If you knock down a bud or a flower or whatever, don't beat yourself up. It'll grow back. All of this stuff will grow back. Nothing. You're not doing anything bad. You're not harming the plant. It's fine. Fishing wire. This fishing, especially this. I forgot to talk about it, but this fishing wire that I use is very strong. It's hard to snap, but at the same time, it's very flexible. It's an 8-pound test. 8 pound means with 8 pounds of force, it'll stretch, and eventually anything more than 8 pounds, it'll pop. You can use a 5-pound test and get around the same results. But I think 8 pounds is perfect. That's what I used to fish, and you know what? I'm done. This guy, I'm going to mount it. No, let me just throw it in here too. I feel terrible bad. You're going mounted the opposite way. Put some of this here. You're gonna be like deers. Where's the string at? Try to get between the pseudobulbs. You know what sucks? That I can't really show you what I'm seeing. So if you guys are confused, I'm sorry. Glob. I know that was gross. Whatever. I don't care. I'm also holding it kind of low to the ground. That way I can go through the leaves. Low through the ground. No, not low to the ground, but like low through where I want it to go. Like not around here. You're going to get all of the blades, all the leaves. Like just grab it and go through the bottom and then go through the top, and I'm gonna go ahead and tie this up right here. But I feel like it needs more moss in certain places. Does it? Do you need more moss? No, it's fine. It's fine. Knots. I don't know. I'm all right with some knots, but I just really improvise. The super glue makes it a million times better for me. I could hold it down with my finger while the super glue dries, and not really worry if it's gonna get loose or anything. Let's see, put my finger on this one. That worked not one bit. Oh, I know what I did. I'm supposed to do this once. There, tighten it, and then do it a bunch of times the second time. All right, here's where the super glue comes in. And I don't skimp out on this stuff. I do put a lot. Stuff's cheap. Well, think about it. Like, if it does, this is like $9 of super glue, and I've used the bottle that I lost on the table. I've done like 6 or 7 plants already. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. It wasn't even like halfway. It was like, all right, it comes like from like this much. It was like right here. And I've used a lot. Remember, try to get all of it. Where they cross paths, where it touches the wood, all that stuff. Just get all of that stuff in there. Let me see if I can show you guys. You see that? See the gigantic, enormous, useless mess that I'm making? I'm probably over exaggerating, but I want you guys to get a good look at it. This will keep it really tight. And like I said, don't worry, the roots, if the roots get to it, doesn't matter. Where's the other nut? A screw. Look, right here. On the screw, throw some on there. I think I got some in my eye. It landed in my eye and it tastes like super glue. All right, let's see. Always have your sharp scissors with me unless you're gonna do a YouTube video where it's important. Nah, that's fine. So here it is. It's a little messy, but it'll look all right like this. Or will it? Let me see. Yeah, it looks better than this side. This side looks like a mess, right? Like, look, that looks horrible. Oh, that looks very horrible. I'm gonna go ahead and hang it this way. I think I did a good job. It'll be somewhere where I could just reach it, grab it, and I don't really need to dunk it in water, but I will go ahead and spray it with water once in a while, throw it outside. Maybe leave it out here for a while, then throw it back inside. But these guys smell great, and I hope the buds and the flowers don't fall off. And here's 2 new roots, right? What it's all about, new roots. All right, thank you for your time. I tried to make this video really fast. You can kind of tell it was a rush job, but I'm happy with it. All that matters is that you're happy with it. I'm not gonna sell this. I'm not gonna give it away. You know, if someone gave me that, I would love it. But I know there's a lot of people out there that are like, it looks disgusting. It looks like you found it outside. Again, any super glue works. This is pure cyanocrylite. This is for marine aquariums. It's just super glue. Thank you very much. Questions below, comments. Please share the videos. You know, I'm grateful. I have like 55 subscribers right now, and I'm like so excited. And some videos have like 200 views already, and I know that's nothing, but so that's pretty cool. I didn't think I was gonna get any. you know, whatever. All right, guys, thanks a lot.